Welcome!
This is Chris.
This is Fabiana.
And this is Chaun
Michael Vlog.
Brerera, Italian restaurante.
Can we just go over how good the food in LA is compared to New York?
It's very good.
It's so good. In New York it has no flavor, but in LA they just spice it up and everything tastes super fresh.
All the vegetables, all the produce, everything that's good in this country comes from California.
The produce and the protein. If you're talking about gains.
We're with Shawn Michael. He's like the gains machine.
Okay. Not gonna lie, he's pretty built.
I agree.
No, I remember in college he used to carry around like this backpack, right? That it looked like he was like in war, like at war.
Yeah.
Because it was so big and it had so many things inside of it.
It was actually the Oakley kitchen sink backpack. Thing's a beast. I have two of them.
That is what it's called, the kitchen
Yeah.
sink.
The kitchen sink, you like tied it around you, right?
Yeah, the has a waist strap.
Yeah, it has a seatbelt. I like LA a lot in comparison to New York, but the one thing I just don't like is the transportation here. So I have to be able to drive. In New York, everything is so easily accessible. It's just like my heart belongs to New York, you know? New York is like the person I'm in a toxic relationship with and I have to let them go, but I'm just having so much trouble doing that.
New York is like my boyfriend that is like working finance and is like hustling, and LA is the guy I'm cheating on with on my boyfriend. That is the rapper, creative, you know, super cool. That comes and just like kidnap me from the New York. And it's like, let's go, have fun. I'm like, yes, New York. I'm breaking up with you, New York. I'm going with LA. I'm so sorry. Sex is more fun.
Los Angeles is probably one of the best cities, if not the best city in the United States of America. Bunch of reasons for it. Obviously the weather is amazing. You just walk out and it's just beautiful, warm. The sun hits you in that way every single morning.
It feels so good.
Amazing.
You can smell the trees here too.
Yeah.
In New York you can't smell anything but like the subway rats.
Yeah. It's amazing. There's so many different types of people that live here. I mean, there's even people living on the streets. They just live everywhere. Look, right there.
Let me introduce Helson to my followers.
Okay.
Guys, he's Helson. He's my hero. Because you basically make super simple something that is super hard. That's your main superpower.
What's my superpower?
To be my baby boy.
Oh.
Nice superpower, bro. How do you use it? It's like a Care Bear superpower?
Oh my God.
There's a rainbow shooting out of your ass?
There's rainbow shit.
Like that Squatty Potty commercial.
This is where your ice cream comes from. The creamy poop of a mystic unicorn. Soft serve straight from a sphincter.
Oh no. That sounds like one of those bad infomercials.
It's
you
pretty
watch
funny.
growing up.
McDonald's is the best fast food in the world when you're drunk. Get a McChicken and get the 10 chicken nuggets with ranch sauce on the side, and you won't regret it.
You know
Absolutely not. Don't ever do that. No. No way.
They try to steal your boyfriend or your like
The plan is to try and eat healthy at an Italian restaurant. I have not looked at the menu, so I don't know what to expect yet. Michelin.
How's it going? This guy here.
What's up?
Give me a hug.
How you doing, man? I like the sweatshirt.
Thank you. Not wearing all white this time.
I know.
Actually, in like February 3rd, I was originally gonna.
So Chris just got the gnocchi with the truffle, and I noticed that they didn't say how much the truffle was. So I asked for him. One Easter, when my sister was living in New York, we went for a Sunday brunch, and it was a very like middle of the road priced restaurant. Everything looked about $16 to $20, and there were two specials. My sister got one, I got the other, and it was just like a simple pasta dish with truffle. Okay, maybe it's a little bit more expensive, probably like $22 to $25, and they shaved go 1, 2, 3, and that was it for the truffle. I'd never seen truffle before. It was a cool experience, and then the check comes, and my dish was $70.
Wow.
Yeah, I went from a $20 pasta dish to a $70 pasta dish because of the truffle.
That's crazy.
It was insane.
8:01 p.m.
So it's official, I've been daily vlogging for 5 weeks. Actually, when I started out, I didn't even intend on doing daily vlogs, but I kept it up and I posted every day so far for over a month. and I thought it would be a great opportunity to share my thoughts. Just in case anyone else out there is thinking about doing it, your experience could be totally different. However, this is my experience, this is what I've learned. The first lesson that I learned was building a habit of posting something every day. Once you build that habit, you can then start focusing on, okay, how can I make this a little bit better? I think what's so good about daily vlogging is it's such an iterative process. I feel very confident that by the time I get to 100 or 1000 daily vlogs, then I'm gonna see a drastic improvement in my vlogs. And probably storytelling. The first week, the biggest challenge was I would go through the edit and I would think, is this good enough to post? Are people gonna like this? And I asked so many questions, but by the time I got to week 2, I realized my priority was posting. No matter what, just find a way to post. I think the big thing was developing the confidence within myself to know that I can actually post every day. The second thing I quickly realized was how difficult it was to talk to the camera in public, especially when I was talking to people or I walked into a room and I didn't ask them for their permission to be filmed. But I will say, every day that goes by, when I continue to post and continue to create, I get a little bit more confident. Third point would be that I learned how important thumbnails and titles are. I'm not very good at creating titles yet. The titles were a big part of my transition into only doing one main thing per video. It's because I don't want to have misleading titles. Yes, I do still want to show my daily life stuff like working out and sometimes some food, but ultimately the main thing that's in the title, I want the majority of the video to be about that. The fourth thing I learned was how difficult it can be when your routine gets disrupted to continue to post on time. I had set a timeline for myself on every day I want to post 3 p.m. Eastern time. However, when I was on the East Coast and I was doing a job, working an event, and waking up early, shooting all throughout the day, pretty late at night, it was very difficult to find time to edit a vlog and make sure it got posted on time. So as a result, I was late on a few of them. I still got all the vlogs out on the right days, which is great. The fifth thing that I learned was that in this very iterative process, my mindset is shifting, that in the beginning of the vlog, I'm starting to think about, okay, what's the main topic for today? What is something that I think will be valuable? What is something that I feel like people ask me a lot? Asking these questions, I'm trying to provide something, some value every single day through this vlog. Am I going to succeed at it? I have no clue. I'm definitely trying. And leave a comment down below if you have any questions you want me to answer, go through. I've got a bunch of product reviews coming up. The last bit that I want to touch on is how I view myself. An experience that I had yesterday in the airport, I saw this group of guys walk by and I heard them say, yo dude, that's a vlogger. Looking at my camera setup. What was weird about it was I actually felt really small. Basically, it was just bad self-talk. I was talking to myself in a manner that didn't empower me, but instead diminished me. I do not want to be a diminisher. I want to be someone who empowers people. In order to empower other people, I must first empower myself. Once I recognized that, I totally shifted the perspective. And for the first time, I felt extremely confident in my identity as a vlogger. All I'm trying to say is that the internal dialogue, we're either an empowering figure in our own lives or a diminishing figure in our own lives. And it's up to us to decide which one we are. But anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me today. That is it, and I'll see you in the next video.